Welcome to Back Alley Magic. I'm Adrian.
And I am Jolt. What's up, Adrian? You doing okay, man?
I am doing fantastic.
We are
Where
here
are you
playing.
from, Jolt?
Say it again. Sorry.
Where are you from? What channel are you from, Jolt?
I am from Jolt. Channel Jolt at YouTube/Jolt539. How about you?
I am from Giant Monster Games. If you're watching from my channel, you actually can see us. I have both of our little logos here.
Oh yes, very nice, very nice. I enjoy that.
Okay, what is Back Alley Magic, Jolt?
Back
Tell
Alley
me what
Magic
Back
is, there's no tiers here. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit of tiers, or maybe a few tiered cards in here, but this is the type of Magic that you're going to play once the card shop closes, and there's nothing on the line other than just pride. We're just here to have some fun and sling some fun spells. That's what we're going for.
I believe your reference to tiers is to how I lost the last two games in Season 1 of Back Alley Magic.
It happens, man. Well, hey, sometimes you got to sharpen that knife every once in a while, and it's, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's fun. I just feel like Modern is such a fun format that, you know, you can still build some competitive brews without worrying about, like, how will this do at a Grand Prix, and so, you know, especially if you're a good pilot of the deck, it's always fun to do stuff like that.
I feel like I build so many decks that I never get really good at piloting any one of my decks.
Yeah.
Which is my current problem I'm having. So, but I have been playing this one recently, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll actually be able to, well, hopefully I'll be able to beat you is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, good luck. Let's go. Let's have some fun, man.
Oh, wait, I'm waiting on you for the record.
Yeah, let me see.
For the record, I also have, like, the game-winning hand. So you can concede now. We can go to match 2, and we can make this quick. You know, we have 2 hours on the clock. Assuming I will do less than
Let's
this.
go mulligan. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Just mulligan into a pile of not fun.
Really? So you have no lands or all lands?
Yeah, well, I had a bunch of lands, and then one that was just kind of like, and then this one, it's 2 double.
So I have a question. Here's the thing: we didn't mention exactly what we're playing yet. So I wonder if we should just leave it a secret. So the people that are watching my stream or my video,
we can do that.
I'm playing, and then they're gonna have to guess what you're playing. And then once we go to game 2, we can talk about whatever.
Yeah, that'll work, man.
Maybe this will be the best bet.
Let's get the breeding pool and the play tap. Not gonna pay 2 on this one. Not gonna scare you. Shock it in. All right, pass it over to you. Good luck.
I would be cool if you just paid 2 life. I mean, it would get me into the winning category here. Well, I'm gonna play a swamp.
All right.
Not a breeding pool. And I will also just ship it back to you. My swamp could have come in tapped as well, because I don't want to pay 2 life for a swamp to come in tapped.
And then
wouldn't that be so annoying if your basic lands come in you had to pay life? They were basically like shock lands.
that would be pretty annoying. Oh, speaking of basic lands, have you seen the unstable, the new unset?
Oh yeah, actually, my phone currently has.
Ah, nice.
That is its current its background for the home screen.
Nice,
which
nice.
I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
So what am I playing, Jolt? What do you think?
Well, I see Zulapul Throat, and that looks really. I love me some aristocrats. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's mostly like almost every one of your commander decks.
Yeah. Let's see. What are we grabbing on this one? Let's go. I think this. No, we got double green. We'll grab one of these. But yeah.
So
man.
Speaking of commander,
yes.
For those that don't know, I mean, like again, this is Back Alley Magic Season 2. If you guys don't know, because we did 4 episodes of Season 1.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
Enjoyed it.
Season 2 is going to be even better. But
yes.
Jolt, what do you actually do? What is your channel all about for the viewers of my channel?
I put out daily Commander gameplay videos, and what I do is, let's go ahead and let me get this down, and then I can explain it really easily. Let's go blue, red, and green. Get all knuckle blades down. Those nice. I love the art on this card, man. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, so I put out daily Commander videos, and what I do is I feature decks that I rotate decks that I've already introduced into my channel. So just like most everybody, you don't do a deck tech and just play one deck one time and throw it away or never touch that deck again. So it's really fun that you get to watch decks progress as sets get released. So I keep them all updated. I think I've got around. Yeah, unofficially around 40 commander decks, so it's a lot of fun. And then I also like to have fun, so like definitely if you want to check out some of my stuff, check out Church of Athreos. I do a nice little intro to each video, kind of like if you're a fan of Welcome to Night Vale, you kind of see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, how about you, to the commander people of my channel?
Yeah, my channel is all about budget and modern decks, or at least currently that's what it's all about. So every other week I'm making a new budget commander deck and posting it to the channel and doing some gameplay footage with it, similar to what you're doing. And I generally don't go back and make a whole bunch of extra videos like you, because you have every single day you have a new video out,
Yes.
and it's like a commander that you've built in the past.
Yes.
Where I generally make a block of videos that goes with the deck I made, and then usually 1 day a week, sometimes 2 days a week, I'm doing live streams where the community, as people are coming watching, can say, hey, I want to play this, hey, I want to play that, and then we do some voting, and then go and play some of the decks we've made in the past, so we can actually rotate through everything and actually see a lot of decks being played, because I'm putting up a deck every 2 weeks. I think I have something like 25 or 30 decks now on the channel, so
Nice.
it is filling up real fast. So yeah, that's basically my entire deck. My entire channel is about budget decks of Magic, specifically Modern. Most of them also are pretty darn casual as well, to be quite honest.
Well, and it's like, playing, casual Modern, because I feel like a lot of the Modern content out there tends to be geared towards, tournament stuff like that. And I don't know. Like, I feel like Modern, if you have the 75% theory, do you know about that? Like in Commander?
75% theory. I don't know if I know what the 75% theory is.
Okay, so there's Jason Alt, and I'm pretty sure he wrote it. I'm pretty sure he wrote an article about... okay, discard that. We're good. About how your commander deck shouldn't win 100% of the time. Like, it should just win 75% of the time. And so that just basically means, like, you just have a well-rounded commander deck. You're not running out something that's just kind of terrible. But you're not running something that's like, all right, turn 1 combo, turn 3, boom, 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 just kind of go from there. And I feel like that can be applied to Modern, to where, decks like this that are just not something you wouldn't take to a tournament, but you can just have fun playing, whether at Friday Night Magic or at a kitchen table.
Okay.
It's fun.
Fair enough.
Yes, indeed. Got the Husk swinging in for 2. Come on.
Yeah, I'm kind of hemming and hawing whether I should make it bigger than that, to be quite honest. I think we're going to just let you do 2. I think this is going to be the plan.
But yeah, I love, man, this Savage Knuckleblade. I kind of made this deck because I was browsing through my collection. And I was like, man, and then I had a copy of Savage Knuckleblade. And I was like, man, I need to build a deck around that. What can I do with them?
He's doing some pretty cool stuff. I mean, you can give him haste. He can come in with you can return to your hand, so you can like avoid removal, kind of dodge removal with it. And he also has ability, but you can only do it once each turn. So you can make him a 6/6 once each turn.
Yeah,
so
you can only make it a 6/6. Yeah,
pretty healthy value. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. No, I like it. It's one of those cards that got spoiled. Like, I'm usually not a teamer person, but I was like, hey,
it's time to make a teamer deck.
Yeah,
I keep wanting to make a Bant deck. Lately, I've been like, I really want to make a Bant deck. Hold on, what does this guy do? Beginning pet. Okay, fair enough. He what?
Look at the card art, too. That's some old school
Magic. That's some serious old school Magic stuff right there.
I know, I love it. There's 2 different versions. I think there's like white border in this version, and the other one, it looked all right. But I was like, nah, man, I gotta get this. It's a classic Magic art of like, what is going on? All right, we got Knuckleblades over there.
We're just going to go blocking with the rats. No Knuckleblade damage to my face this turn.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Zulaport
But
Cutthroat.
I will do damage to you via the Zulaport Cutthroat.
I will take it. Anything else? And let's kick it over to you, man.
Cool. During your end step, I got a reassembling skeleton. He likes to back. Be reassembled.
We'll see if my... I guess it's a little kid. It kind of looks like he has dreadlocks, which is kind of weird for a little white kid, but I don't know. Hey, more power to him. Maybe he's an imaginary gold bear. See if the gold bear can hold. Oh, Victim of Night.
Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna get rid of this right now. I'm gonna get rid of it, and then I'm like, should have probably played Victim of the Night on your turn.
He's running away. Savage Knuckleblade.
If I had a punt counter, I should be putting a punt on my punt counter right now. It's quite all right, though. I think I'll survive. And what do I do from here is the next question. I think we're going to just go and throw down a Blasting Station. Because Blasting Station is pretty darn hilarious, if you ask me.
I love the art on that one.
Oh, I totally just double skipped through my attack phase.
Oh.
Well, I have blockers.
Yeah, blockers. Yeah, blockers. You got that reassembling skeleton over there.
It's important, yeah.
And we got Imaginary Pet coming back to the hand because we got Savage Knuckleblade jump back into the snow.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. All right.
Okay, so are we going to play the... Oh, Temur Ascendancy. Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this is the namesake of the deck here, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Start playing some 4-drops, get to draw a card. They have haste. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And it's fun. You can just kind of just start casting the Imaginary
Pet. Sounds like the worst thing possible. I don't think you should have played that. I think you now need the punt counter on your side.
Let's see what we can draw off this one.
Just throwing it out there. Um, and I think I'm just gonna go to your face.
All right, let's go for it. Zulaport cut.
So
Man,
you take 2, I gain 1.
I love when they printed Zulaport Cutthroat. I was just ecstatic. I was like, yes, I love Blood Artist stuff, man. I was so happy to see. I've actually
Especially when you have 2 of them now. I mean, it's like viable. You can play some viable decks.
I'm not into Magic Finance, but when that got spoiled, I was like, all right, I bought 16 copies of it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I'm not into Magic Finance, but like, yes, we're gonna use that. I'd love to draw a card. Let's get the Stomping Ground down. Not gonna pay 2. Nope. And then I guess, yeah, we need to push on the Zulaport. Well, swing for 14.
Swing for 14?
I mean, swing for. I'm pushing down to 14.
Come again? What's
yes, mutagenic growth for days, man.
I can take 4 to the face for the time being. I'm okay with that.
But Blood Artist, yeah. So Blood Artist was. I can't remember how much it was. It was maybe like a 50-cent card or something like that. But as time had gone on, it rotated out. It ended up being like a $2 or $3 card. And so when Zulaport got printed, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna pick up some copies of that. And so I haven't checked the price in a long time, but I don't. It's probably I just got 16 copies of a 25-cent card now. Let me see.
But I mean, give it some time. I mean,
yeah.
Give it some time. I mean, like, I'm sure it'll eventually like slowly start crawling up in price because it is going to be used in, like a ton of Commander decks. It just becomes like I think the reason why people do a lot of Aristocrat stuff in Commander is because it's just the games usually run relatively long, so you get tons of value out of a creature like this.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I love. Yeah, there's a while there where it was just like it was just only Aristocrats on my channel, so I had to kind of tap. Yeah, I've lost. I'm down about 20 cents a copy, so
okay.
It may take a while, but I might recoup it one day. If not, I'll make a poster out of it.
Fair enough. And I think we. What do I think? I don't even know what I think at this point.
I think you should sacrifice Zulaport.
I think I play a Smuggler's Copter and then ship it to your turn. I think this is what I actually think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to sacrifice Zulaport Cutthroat, that'd get him off the battlefield. That might be kind of nice.
I see where you're getting at here. I understand your point of view. Okay. I don't think it's very sound Magic advice. This may be why you lose all your games. Except for the last 2, which was clearly yours. I think the funniest thing about last season as well is the last game was literally the conversation of like, okay, if you win this game, we can't play anymore because we're tied.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the where we left it off. And then we didn't make any more videos for 6 months. Like, here you go.
We're both, I think when did you start your channel?
I started growing the channel in November of last year, so it's been just under a year of like growth. Okay. Can say because I was posting videos a little bit here and a little bit there, a lot of like Minecraft videos, nothing serious by anyway. But then like once I said, okay, no, I'm making Magic videos, I'm gonna work on like proper titling, proper tagging, actually sharing the videos around to places. It's been just under a year, so November 10th. I think is like when it actually was like the first day I was like, oh shit, I'm actually making money.
Yeah, I know. It's nice. But yeah, I think, part of the reason we probably did take a break was just because I felt like whenever we started it, that was kind of whenever maybe like our channels were kind of starting to really take off. And you're like, whoa, I'm kind of liking this and I'm figuring out a system. So, because I like, I don't know, I've been doing it for about a year and a half, but like it took off about the same time. It finally started to do, kind of start going somewhere around then. So it's kind of nice just to kind of develop your little system, and then now we can kind of get back to doing fun projects like this that are I always enjoy doing it.
Yeah, and I think over the last probably like not necessarily 6 months for me, probably only like 2 months for me, and probably for quite a while for you, we both kind of like gotten more into like the rhythm of things. Where we're like, okay, we actually have kind of a more set schedule. It's a little bit more like, okay, this is when we're actually releasing stuff and what we're actually doing with the channel.
Yeah,
because I feel like 8 months ago on the channel, it was kind of like doing all this kind of crazy stuff, and now it's kind of like, okay, no, I know it's actually working. I know what people want to see, and that's kind of what I'm making now. So
yes, that's exactly right.
Makes me happy.
Makes me happy too.
So you're doing some Scalding Tarn here. What's
yeah, I'm trying to.
Are you trying to decide whether you want to remand my Gravecaller?
Yeah, that might be. It might be a remand. I'm also trying to take into account the shock and then the Zulaport and then blasting station coming across.
I just want to point out that I literally have 8 damage on board if you don't counter it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, let's
and
go
then
for
on
it.
top of that, I mean, yeah.
There's no better feeling than remanding a Gravecrawler. Get out of here, Gravecrawler. Man, I love Gravecrawler. It's such a good zombie card. Like, flavor-wise, you know, art-wise, like, that card is just one of my favorite Magic cards. Love it. I remember, because I got in during Return to Ravnica. That's kind of when I got in. And I remember Gravecrawler was like I think it was about $8 or $9 standard card. And man, I really wanted a playset, but back then, spending $9 on a Magic card was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's a lot of money. And then I just kind of laugh thinking about it now. But yeah, I remember that. I've got the Husk swinging in. That's gonna be.
Oh, I forgot to. I was gonna actually do Smuggler's Copter. Too late now. Too late now. Forgot to put a stop. I'm gonna put a stop actually on my beginning of my combat step is what I need to do. So we got Husk swimming in. Do you want to block it? Is the next question.
I sure will.
You sure will.
I know. I love Bloodthorn Vampire. That's my favorite little sack outlet. It does the same thing, the +2/+2. So when you go beat sticks with the Husk or go with Bloodthorn Vampire, it always feels really good. All right, get those Zulaport triggers going.
Yeah. Let's get a couple of these zombies as well in here.
Love it.
Yeah.
I think out of the recent zombie sets, I think it's Khans of Tarkir. Their zombie tokens will look so good. They had because the zombie's my favorite tribe. I love zombies, but their zombie tokens, they had like what am I trying to think of? They had like not jewelry, but they had like armor and like gold armor. I don't know. They just look
Yeah.
I loved it, man.
I think you're dead, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
All right, go for it. If I'm dead, I'm dead.
It's gonna be Gravecaller coming back, making a bunch of zombies, sacking said zombies and or Gravecaller to Blasting Station, and then Blasting Station untaps. Yes,
one more.
All this kind of craziness. Blasting Station to your face and the Gravecaller. You take 2 damage.
And you sack out. Yep, you got it, man.
Let me just I'll go through the motion here. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, we can go through real quick.
Triggers.
Let people see it.
Always yes. A little bit slow.
Hey, it's fun, dude. I think you did this on your. Did you do the? What is the Pilla? What's the name of that card?
Oh, the Pilla Pala combo.
Yeah. Did you try and do that? Did you do that on your channel?
Ted did a Pilla Pala deck on the channel. It is a little bit rough around the edges.
Okay.
I won't lie.
Because
yeah.
I did it one time, and like you're supposed to be able to make infinite mana, and then there you go.
I totally accidentally skipped my turn.
Yeah, you got some Zulaport. You got Zulaport.
I'm just gonna.
You get the Zulaport triggers.
You get the point.
Yeah. Actually, let's sideboard, and then I will finish that story.
So you're going to take out at least 20 lands out of your deck.
I'm taking all my creatures out. That's the first thing you need to do.
No lands is what you want.
Oh, yeah. What am I going to cut? Yeah, this one's a little... It's my favorite card, but I have to cut 2 of them. That's not the best. I'm going to bring that in. I think that's a lot better than Remand. Light a fire under them zombies.
Sure. What? I mean, Remand is pretty good. I mean, it puts stuff like Gravecrawler back in my hand rather than my graveyard. Seems like it's value town, like all over the place there.
Let's submit this over to game 2, man. Oh, the combo, yeah. So I tried to do that combo online one time where you just make infinite mana and you blast them out with the Blue Sun Zenith. And man, it's just trying to do that and make the mana, and your opponent's sitting there, and you feel bad for like making them wait. And it was like one of the few times where I was just like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. This deck stinks," and I quit. And he just laughed. It was like I hopped in the chat, going, "Man, I'm sorry. This I hate this deck."
that's the worst. I mean, it's better than because I record a lot of gameplay videos for my decks, and MTGO is like the absolute worst for people playing one match and then dropping the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're not playing a top 8 deck, or if they lost the first one, like there's about scarily like 60% chance they're going to drop, which is insane. Which I'm like, okay, if that's what you need to do, I'm going to keep this. It's a rough hand, but I'm going to keep it.
I like it. I'm going to keep mine.
Yeah, it just drives me crazy. I mean, like, because I've been having to like put in my titles for my videos nowadays, being like, this is a single match because
Yeah,
opponent dropped. Because I don't want to like lose the, I don't want to like not show it. I mean, it's usually pretty good stuff,
yeah,
but it's a single match rather than like the full on, full three games. So people don't get to see sideboarding stuff like this, which I
yeah,
think is important. I think that's like one of the huge things about, or like probably. Yeah, I'd say it's like 20% of playing your deck is knowing what to sideboard. If you're playing
yes,
competitively, if you're actually like going out to FNM. So I always want to
yes.
kind of show that stuff.
I would agree. I would definitely agree with that. I think one of the only times, I mean, I'm pretty calm when it comes to Magic because you're supposed to be relaxing and having fun. But I think the only time I really got mad was I played against Storm,
Yeah.
and my opponent went off, which I'm okay with Storm. I don't mind Storm. Like when Storm starts playing, I hit F6 and I go to the kitchen and grab something to drink or something.
Go away.
Yeah.
It's
Just go
it's
away.
like playing against eggs.
Yeah, just go for it, man. But then, like, I think he or she comboed off turn 1, and then we go to game 2, and then I did something, and they just scooped. And I just remember being so mad that, like, dude, I just sat there and let you just combo off a Storm, and then I do something that you don't like, and you scoop. I remember being so offended, and I blocked him.
And you blocked him. That's
Yeah.
oh, why not, right? I guess that's
Yeah.
that's
Well, it also comes down to, like, I do keep a block list for people that just scoop, like, preemptively to stuff like that, and that way, so whenever I make a match, they can't join my match, so that way I don't run into that into the future. So it's
yeah,
not
and I
like
think
me being
it's actually a
childish.
pretty smart thing,
Yeah.
actually. I never actually thought of doing this.
Yeah.
Not a terrible idea.
Yeah, and it's not
I'm
that,
a-
like, if I block you, it means I don't hate you. It just means, like, you know, you obviously record, I record. I have very limited time to do recording. If somebody, you know, especially in a modern match, when you get halfway through the modern match and they quit, and I'm just like, oh. Oof.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than having to record like 8 matches, so you can put
Yeah.
up like 5 or 4 that are the best.
Yes.
And make like, and you probably record more than I do because I mean, I guess it's not as bad for Commander because it's a single match. There's no
Well,
technical sideboard.
there's one thing about Commander, and I will, and let me do a crack real quick, and I'll finish that.
You didn't want to remand my Victim of Night?
I wish, man. I wish I had a remount. I would have done that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, you took them out. Yeah, because it was a bad card.
Let me see. I think
I
this-
actually, you know, the more I think about it, I don't think Remand's a bad card against my deck.
yeah, I
I
love
don't
remand.
think it's
one of my-
actually a bad card against Blasting Zombies. By the way, I'm playing Blasting Zombies for Jolt's audience over there. So basically, it's Blasting Station Zombies, which you completely saw what
Yeah.
my deck actually does. I mean, you
Got
like
to see it go.
everything that my deck does, it did.
The thing about, you know, like in Modern, that's going to happen. People are going to scoop game 1, and that's frustrating. But in Commander, the most frustrating thing is I'll get some scoops that, like, we're like, because, like, on my channel, my threshold is like, you know, if it's a 10-minute video and some cool stuff happened, I'll post it. But I'm always going for like a 15-minute video. And let's go ahead and go for the
Discard
clock.
your Ascendancy is really hard to get rid of these days. No one's playing it. All the cool kids are just putting it in the
Get rid of
graveyard. That's the best one.
I'm gonna
Just trying to help you out there with your decision making. It's kind of like a shtick I'm doing now. I should really change it up a little bit.
I'm gonna go for
I'm telling you how to play poorly.
one of these days I will listen. You'll get it. So, hey, what goes better with one Savage Knuckleblade? Another one. All right, let's go swing it for 4.
You sure? 2? Really? I don't know if that's the best way of going about it. Oh, you threw away a Scalding Tarn.
I threw that Steam Vents away.
Or Steam Vent, sorry.
Yeah.
I said Scalding Tarn above
No,
it.
no problem. Let's get that.
That is the one thing I will say about your decks when we're playing, is you tend to have the better mana base.
Yeah, that's I love playing. You know, I don't mind playing like lesser decks, but I mean, there's just yeah, I don't know. There's just something really frustrating about not having a good mana base, and so yeah, so I do run the shocks and fetches in here. You got to have a little pointy knife sometimes in back alley.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most frustrating thing about a Commander game is you'll get some people that are like, they're like, the perfect zone for me is 15 minutes. If I get to once I go past the 15-minute mark, win or lose, you know, it's going to be a good Commander video.
Yeah.
But you get some people that just like scoop like 15 or 20 minutes into the game and there's no clear winner, and I'm just sitting there just like,
Maybe some people just don't like the long drawn out matches. I mean, it could be that thing.
Well, it's just sometimes I'm just like, hey, I'm like, what do you got going on, man? But yeah, that's the only time where I really get kind of frustrated is stuff like that. Look at the twin knuckle blades swinging in. Twin towers of pain.
Except Oh, they're a victim of knighted!
I have a response. I'm going to tap my Steam Vents and then untap it.
I see the good old tap-untap trick. Well, you're not going to fool me this time, because I'm going to block the other one with my rats, because rats.
Those are that's some creepy art on the rats over there.
It is. It's actually in one of my videos, it's like the main character for it, because it's gross and terrible.
Love it.
Super funny.
Oh, and I just now noticed that other rat has 2 eyes. That's really creepy.
Yeah, I know. They're like horribly mutated, just rotting rats, I guess. It's really
nice little zombie rats.
If we're gonna play it on the nose here, rotting rats they're rats that are rotting. And
I feel like I could hold my own in a zombie apocalypse, but zombie rats would
rat apocalypse. It depends. I mean, like, is the rat's bite the same as like any other zombie's bite? Like, if you get bit by a zombie rat, do you turn into a zombie?
Well, I
feel like everyone's done. It's like there's no way past it.
I could handle regular zombies, but the fact of, because rats really kind of freak me out to begin with. I'm not scared of a rat, but like, I'm not going to be like, hey, sign me up. I'll go into a room with a rat. That sounds fun.
Sure, I mean,
that
it sounds like you're saying you're scared of rats. I mean,
yeah.
I basically just heard I'm scared of rats. It's like my fear. It's like some people are scared of snakes or spiders, and Jolt is scared of rats.
Yeah, I guess so. But the fact that if there was a zombie rat, like, oh man, that would be really spooky. I wouldn't enjoy that.
Well, maybe what you need to do for Halloween, seeing how it's coming up, you need to dress up as a zombie rat to break your rat phobia fear you have.
To break it.
I feel like this is the order we need to go in, the direction it needs to happen.
I'll see what I can get worked up.
And I
Crypt
think,
breaker break.
I'm just trying to decide if that's actually the line I need to do here.
Man, what a good zombie card.
Thinking it is a good zombie card, but I don't have. Yeah, I think that's the line we're gonna go. Yeah, I probably could take the damage, but I think blocking for now is gonna be better.
Old Knuckle Blade sharpening his little blades over there.
I need another Victim of the Night is what needs to happen. Victim of Night number 3.
Number 3.
Please.
And that Victim of Night, that's a surprisingly gruesome card. It's one of those that blood splatter's pretty it's pretty wild over there.
It is definitely in the gruesome category. I have like 4 or 5 lines I can be doing right here, and I'm just like, which is realistically the best?
Realistically, you should probably tap your swamps and just pass the turn. I think that would.
Okay, well, let's pass the turn then. Let's take the advice and ship it to you. And I'll swing for 1 while I ship it. Because why not?
Why not? Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. I mean, everyone wants to have fun, especially girls. Specifically, girls, I think, want to have fun.
Oh man, it's like I hitting by a bus, man. I just realized what you're doing. Stepped out on the road and got hit by a bus. Oh no. We got ogres and we got orcs over here. A real motley crew swinging in.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit concerned. I mean, my recur stuff out of my graveyard to do stuff engine is not really happening. I have 2 cards in my hand. You'll eventually see them, and they're just like, what do I do? Hold on, what does this guy do? What is happening here?
Shaman, hey, he gets really pumped up when like people deal damage. So he's like, hey, you get a +1 counter. He's like Oprah. Everyone gets a +1 counter if they deal damage.
Shaman of the Oprah Hunter. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens there. I think that might be my demise here real quick.
And that is a motley crew. You've got Savage Knuckleblade with some, I don't even know what, the tusk taped to his fingers, very rudimentary weapons. And then we got Shaman with a nice little stone blade over there. Maybe it's an iron blade, I don't know. The old smuggler's copter. Then the Rotting Rats.
Yeah.
Poor Birds of Paradise. Never even stood a chance.
Not even a little bit. Okay, well, let's see if yeah, okay, let's see see if I can last one more round. This is the thing. Can I make it to the next turn? Because I think I can start turning it around if I can get to next turn.
Let's see if this will help.
I see what you did there.
That might help.
I think it does help. I think.
Okay, got the crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna crew.
Can you
I'll take
imagine
some damage.
how stinky that smuggler's copter would be with that rat in there, and Zulaport would just not be thrilled about that.
That's why the Zulaport's crewing it, not the rat, right? We can't have flying.
Oh, it's crew for one.
rats.
Excuse me, I thought it was crew for two.
I know, it's crew for one. Yeah. I mean, because think, you can't have flying zombie rats. I mean, like the only thing that would make you more scared than rotting zombie rats is flying rotting zombie rats.
Yeah, if they gained the ability, man, I would not.
Like, how do you sleep at night when you know that there are flying zombie rats out there?
All right, let's go and push in on this one. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Oh, I totally played that wrong as well. Darn it. I should have blasting stationed the rotting rats away.
Oh.
Too late now.
Yep.
Hunt counter number 2. Ever since I started doing live streams, and it's like the thing on live streams is punt counters.
Yeah, that's
track of how many times you punt.
It happens. Happy little mistakes, though.
Happy little accidents. Just like when your dog pees on the floor. Happy little accidents, right?
Yeah, it could be on that one. Luckily,
oh no! So I just drew my other victim of night, and then threw it into my graveyard. Well, that hurts. That hurts.
Shaman gets in. Oh yeah, even from the graveyard, I'll get a nice little counter on there. Anything else? No, kick it over.
Okay.
Oh, Savage Knuckleblade.
Anything? What do I got? Swamp is not going to do it. I think we're going to the next game.
All right. Ship it over.
I'll ship it over. You can actually, you can get the kill instead of conceding. This is a gentleman's game where we let people actually get the kill.
I'll take that. I played against Slivers the other day, or like yesterday or something like that. I can't remember. But I was gonna win on lethal, and then I cast Villainous Wealth for like 15, and my opponent was Big Sport. Let me go and cast it. So I always appreciate that. It's always fun to do busted stuff.
It's good. It's good. I mean, it's also good to like see when you like. Because the last game I played against Storm, I actually like let him play it out so I could like explain to people, hey, this is what Storm does. But I think that's going to be the last time I do that. I was like, okay, it was good to see it once. I don't think we ever need to do it again.
We are good. What? All right.
Okay. Minor changes to my deck.
Yes, very minor changes.
For some reason, I thought it would be like really good to throw Duress in last game. Definitely not a good idea.
Sometimes, if you can talk Savage Knuckleblade into the Duress, he might go into the graveyard.
Into a Duress.
Oh, they printed...
Savage.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that was a really bad pun, and I'm really glad you just like didn't even acknowledge it.
I didn't hear it. I was looking at my opening hand. What'd you say?
I said, if you can talk Savage Knuckleblade into a Duress, he might be okay with it. As in, it's okay. It was dad level pun here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not proud of this moment.
the joke bust from earlier backed up and hit me while I was on the ground.
I'm not proud of this. Okay, I'm not proud of it. It happened. We're gonna move past it.
Hey, you gotta get those jokes in every once in a while. You gotta feel.
Hopefully, the viewers aren't like stopped. Like, no.
Close
unsubscribe.
Out. That's where I draw the line.
Turn the computer off. I need to go inside.
Ugh. This is yucky.
You going down to 5?
Maybe.
What is it? A 5-land hand? Or 5-card hand? Oh, you are going down to 5. Ouch.
Yeah, well, it's not bad, but it's not good. See if the scry holds for us, and then I'll see what, or at least for me, see if I want to keep the scry or not. I'll definitely put that one on the bottom. All right, best of luck.
Okay. My turn to go first. I hear grave crawling zombies is the new rageness. It's like grave crawling zombies is the new black.
I like it.
I don't know if that works because it's a black card.
Hey, it does. Hey, well, let's go to the flavor judge. Oh, he threw his hands up. Says it's good.
Really? Really? I mean, maybe the comments below can roll in on this one.
I don't know about it. Maybe I want to hold off on the comments. All right.
Hold up on the comments.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the actual flavor judge that we hired for this series. So
hired a flavor judge for the series?
Yeah.
We're not paying him too much.
Paying him some just bulk. A bunch of bulk
Bulk.
cards.
Yeah. Here's a bunch of commons and uncommons that I have kicking around from the last 15 years of playing Magic.
Yes.
May they serve you well.
Here you go. Good luck on your journey. Do you buy a lot of paper product now that
I
you
do.
started doing your channel?
I buy a lot more paper product than I would like to admit.
Ah, okay.
But I mean, because I try to actually play regularly at F&M as well.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, especially in Modern, I do have 2 competitive Modern decks and a third one that'll eventually be competitive, I hope.
Nice.
Yeah, because I have a Dredge deck, which is basically top 8, and a Norn Sisters deck, which is theoretically top 8 as well, sort of.
Man, I love
if you want to call Norn Sisters top 8.
Love Norn Sisters. I said this is a really fun deck to play against. I've never played it, but every time I play against, I'm always like, man, I need to get those cards.
It is fun to play, but it's also like one of those things where you can just hear the aneurysm your opponent's having playing against it, because it's like most decks are designed to be like, okay, I need to get to 20 damage, and that's how you win, or less.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, and it's just so often that with that deck specifically that that's not the case.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I played Mindcrank in paper a lot, and the look on people's face when I'm explaining the combo that they're about to get milled out through an infinite combo. Hey, you're not making friends playing Mindcrank, so I've had to learn to like not take it personally when people get mad.
Yeah. Is Mindcrank's in Commander, or is it also a Modern deck?
Modern.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a friend that plays a couple pretty aggressive Commander decks that are like designed to just control and win.
Yeah.
And he definitely is like, okay, I need to make some new decks, because so many friends are just like, I'm not interested in playing against you with this deck. Just like, no, it was fun the first couple times. We're really trying to beat you, but when it's like every single time we can't win, it's just not fun anymore.
Yep. And that's kind of just to bring the full video back circle. That's kind of like the 75% theory. You know, it's not fun to play against a deck that is just an absolute just powerhouse.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Actually, Tolarian Community College did a really good video. Actually, I think it's pretty old now. About like if you're playing Magic, about playing Magic that is appropriately leveled against other people.
Yes.
Aw, sudden denial.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it happens. We're basically saying like, I mean, there's no deck out there or no card out there that is like overpowered and Johnny shouldn't be playing this card or whoever, whatever. It's you need to be conscious of what I'm playing and what you're playing, and those are what you should be doing when you're playing matches.
Yeah.
And especially when you're like trying to get new people into the game, or you're playing with more casual players. If you are a more competitive player, you really need to understand these things.
Yeah.
Are you still playing the same deck? I mean, I literally have never seen any of these cards played yet this game.
Yeah, hey, trust me, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to figure out, hey, where have my mana dorks? Where have y'all been hanging out? They're like, nah, they've been in the break room. Yeah. Savage Knuckleblades, paying full retail price to get him out.
Full retail price.
Hey, I'm on the exact same page as you. Where have y'all been?
Okay. Well,
at least we've got some nice little beautiful magic of Arbor Elf versus Gravecrawler.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is. And what will happen next? A slow grind. The slowest of grinds.
Let's see.
And I think we are going to play a smuggling copter.
All right.
And
I need to start brewing with that in Modern more. It's such a cool card.
I mean, there's a lot of potential for it. I think the problem that he runs in right now is people don't want to run it because there's a lot of other better 2-drops.
Yeah.
Like Modern is like 2-drop centric.
Yes.
What's your best 2-drops? And a lot of 3-drops. And running Smuggler's Copter as a 2-drop doesn't really work unless you have a lot of 1-drops that you're going to be playing it, so you can be It's just, there's a lot of problems with it, which is I think the reason why you don't see it played.
I ran it in a black-white tokens deck at one point, and it was okay. Like I remember thinking like, it kind of took the place of the like intangible virtue for a little bit, and I was okay with it. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it could be at home in a token build maybe or something like that. Let's get the crew going.
Crewing it. Then we're gonna go swinging, like dancing style.
Hey, have you checked the oil on that Smuggler's Copter?
I don't know. Does it take oil?
I think, I don't know, maybe you hadn't got the oil change. It might have a mechanical issue with it. Uh-oh, no, it just crashed and burned.
Crashed and burned, I hear what happened here. I'm pretty sure that's not crashing and burning due to oil. I'm pretty sure someone arsoned my smuggling copter.
It was my birds of paradise. It just came by and just dropped a little bit of fire in there. All right.
Yeah, they're like, it's like keying your car with a gasoline.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, dude.
Really, you're gonna block with the bird?
No.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
I'll
okay.
take
I'm
two.
okay with you blocking with a bird.
Well, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna try. I just need to get something. You can get a little card draw over here, something going. I'm gonna. I think there's just a very painful death of just little baby grave crawlers swinging across and just biting off the toes on my feet and slowly dying.
Well, you're at 6. Just pointing this out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what action you're not drawing, but apparently all of it is the answer. And you literally just skipped through your turn. You didn't draw anything.
But you got a nice little Misty.
Well, that's exciting.
I can. Oh, you know what? With Misty, you can search up a Savage Knuckleblade. You can put it on the battlefield. So watch out. Take that into account.
Can you?
Yeah, we're playing Freeform.
Freeform magic.
Freeform
Gotcha.
magic. You can do whatever you want.
Well, let's see how you respond to victiming your bird, and then you're definitely gonna take get blue mana, and then you can deal with a couple guys coming for your face.
A couple of dudes swinging in. All right, bring it in, Gravecrawler. Get the husk. Let's go right there. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're okay.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah.
I'm okay with taking the win on this one if this is how you want to play it. I mean, it's best of 3, not best of 5.
Fingers crossed. I've got.
What do you got? Tell me what you got.
I think I've
Show
got.
me what you got.
Well, either way, yeah. Okay, I can crack on this one. I go down to 1. I think I've got like 3 outs on this one. So let's see if we can't get some action going. I love how Magic Online's like, you're at 1 life. Oh, well.
Yeah, maybe. So speaking of Rick and Morty, have you been watching the new season?
Oh, I have not.
Oh, you, sir, are missing out. I think the last episode that just came out was my favorite episode. Oh, my.
Oh.
Favorite episode so far to date. Yeah.
Well, we got Scavenging Ooze on the battlefield. I hate this card. It's one of the worst cards printed in the history of Magic, but hey, it's over here.
I mean, this is... Let's have some counselor session with Adrian from Giant Monster Games and Jolt. So Jolt, tell me what your feelings with Scavenging Ooze.
It's terrible. It's the worst card. He's a jerk. He's inconsiderate. He doesn't care about other people's feelings. He's just a horrible person.
Have you considered it's solely because you are prejudiced about how awesome he is? Maybe you're jealous of his family.
Jealous of his family.
Maybe it's because he has a nicer car than you.
No, he doesn't. I bet he doesn't. I bet he's... Oh, can't stand him.
Jealous of his job, then?
Yeah, I am.
Just trying to find the root of the problem here, Jolt. This is my mission now.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's do some quick little stuff real quick.
Show me your quick little stuff real quick. I'm interested in seeing quick little stuffs real quick.
Get rid of my Arbor Elf. Gonna gain a life. I hate Scavenging Ooze because I play a lot of Aristocrats, and my first Modern deck was an Aristocrats deck, and I would just get picked apart by Scavenging Ooze, and I just hated it.
Okay, I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand. You have a problem with Scavenging Ooze because you've been burnt by him in the past.
Yes. So we're getting to the root of the problem.
Getting to the root of the problem. For those that don't know what Scavenging Ooze is, it basically exiles a target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, you put a 1/1 counter on Scavenging Ooze and gain 1 life.
Yes.
So it's basically when you're trying to do recursion-y deck stuff, like what my deck does, Scavenging Ooze eats away all of your cool graveyard stuff.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we got a little bit of a chance on this one.
We'll see. It's subjective at this point.
It was a nice draw. I will take that.
Okay, well, let's replay my Gravecrawler.
Oh, you could have left it in the graveyard. He's hungry. Scavenging Ooze is hungry.
I could. But you were tapped out, so I decided to bring him back, like pronto.
Well, that was kind of rude. Maybe we need to have that counseling session again. All right, let's just do some math. So you swing in with the husk. You've got 2 Gravecrawlers. I got 1 block. 1 more game. You've got this. Good game.
Good GG.
And just
let me have it. What did you draw? You drew a land?
Yeah, just
a
land.
You drew the Scalding Tarn.
I'm going to swing it for 5 just to send a message. No,
Okay.
the Scavenging Ooze is not to be messed with. Actually,
Not to be messed with.
hate them. Get out of your Scavenging Ooze.
You're like, I play them, but I hate them.
Yeah, trust me, it is. Like, I love graveyard decks, and one of the worst feelings in the world is playing graveyard hate against a graveyard player. And it's just like, I just don't. Nothing about it makes me feel good. I hate it. It's not a good feeling. But I will take a Gravecrawler death any day of the week. That's always a very honorable death as Gravecrawlers.
All right, there we go. So this has been Back Alley Magic.
I'm Jolt.
Adrian has, and I'm Adrian from Giant Monster Games. So we'll see you in approximately 2 weeks with match number 2.
Sounds like
of
a plan.
Season 2.
Hey, enjoyed it. Later.
Peace.